It's right there,
What is
dude.
going on, good people? What is going on, good people? It is time for your NFL picks. And I gotta introduce everybody. I've been doing pretty good on this lately. Like I don't know how I'm doing it because before I'd be like, let's get right into it. But I'm doing pretty good at introducing people now, so that's good. We got DJ obviously hosting. Casey is somewhere, but his face ain't there. Lamar is there, but his face ain't there. Justin is there,
Bro,
but his face ain't
ah!
there. Oh, there. Oh God, turn it back on. And then Lamar. Oh God. All right, you can cut it back off now. Make sure you keep the lights off because nobody want to see that. And then Josh, the Bango is back. It's been so long, man. It's
The
been so
bingo is
long.
back. The
It's been
bingo.
a while. It's
The
been a while.
Bingo is back. Um, and I mean, we'll talk about the Colts. Are they the worst team ever in the league, like ever in
Second worst.
life?
Second
Yep.
worst.
Second worst behind the Cardinals, right?
Behind
But
the
anyway,
Oakland Raiders.
true. Oakland is bad. Oakland is
No,
real
the
bad.
Cardinals are
Really
bad.
bad.
Oakland is worse. Like the Cardinals were bad when Sam Bradford was behind center, but Oakland's worse. And they
If
got
the Colts,
talent. That's the bad
if the
part.
Colts can't
Oakland's
beat a
worse and they
Nathan,
got talent.
if the
It's
Colts
the
can't beat a
coaching, bro.
Nathan Peterman led offense this week for the Bills, they're the worst team in the league.
Yeah, he the king of the pick six, I think.
He might have a record. I'm not sure.
I can't remember what the stat was. It was like he's thrown. uh, They said something about 11 passes or something. It's like he's thrown 11 passes and like 6 picks or something. It was funny. Like I was like,
What?
bruh, this
So you
poor
telling me
right,
he throws a pick every 11 passes?
this poor man. Like I no, I think it was out of his, like I don't think he's thrown that many passes. I think is the issue because a lot of times he's come in like to kind of replace somebody and he sucked. So, but anyway,
So it's like as soon
talk
as he comes in,
week
he's like
six.
this funny
Week
man.
six. Let's talk about week six. Let's jump into week six. Um, I really don't want to spend too much time on week six. I know we're
Just take
kind
the
of.
stabs at me and let's go.
Oh, the Bengals lost. Either way, I was fine. I didn't care who lost, really. Like I didn't care either way. Like I was like, if somebody loses this game, I'm happy. I think they should have just gave them both a loss, and I would have been like elated. But they couldn't
I'm
do that.
actually
I guess
upset. We should have won that game.
y'all supposed to win. Y'all didn't. The Chargers put it on the Browns. So about the Browns being good though. I mean, the Chargers though. Go Chargers, go! I told y'all. Y'all go Chargers, go.
Shut
Let's see. Anything else I want to talk about? The Jets beating the Colts. Man, the Colts are just going downhill, man. Just go like I thought they would be a lot better with Andrew Luck, and they're just. I mean, I know they're missing a lot. They're just not.
They're just rebuilding.
Hold
This
on a
trust
second.
the process.
I'm confused. Y'all talking about the damn Cardinals being bad. Y'all talking about Raiders being bad. You ain't talking about the Jets being bad. I mean, the Jets is one game.
Hey, the
Just
Jets is
one game.
500, bro. The Jets 500 piece. You know,
The Jets are trash. They got Isaiah Crowell. That's it.
they're trash. They okay. They okay. Um, let's see. I think I got one more. Ravens shutting out the Titans. I like that. I like that. I do. I like that. They had like 11 sacks in the game. I like that. Okay,
I mean,
defense. I see. It was the
it's the
Titans. Okay.
Titans.
I get it. I'm not getting too. Trust me, I ain't the Chiefs undefeated. We go undefeated 16. No, I ain't there. I ain't there. I ain't there. I ain't there. No. Oh yeah, about the Chiefs, 43-40. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be honest though. I love Patrick Mahomes. That man responds like a true leader responds. Like he like the last two games he's played bad in the first half, and they won the last week's game, and then they didn't win this one, but they were right there in it. I mean, if you didn't have Tom Brady right there, like they would have probably won. So, also want to pose a question to you guys. You can answer it. I don't know if I want to get y'all's thoughts about last week first. I'm gonna get y'all's thoughts about last week, and I want to pose a question because I saw it on the internet, and I thought it'd be a good discussion if y'all want to talk about it. Casey, any thoughts on last week? You want to talk about the Colts? No. Okay. Lamar.
I mean, it was a tough game. It was a tough game for Cincinnati, man.
Yeah, tell us about that. Tell us about that.
So, I mean, it was just last minute score, bro. They scored last, and it's just last minute score, dude.
Hey, that's how the Patriots won too.
They do the Pittsburgh thing, bro. Where you cheat and they score last minute, you can't do nothing about it.
Cheat. They find ways to win.
But that game wasn't as close as my game. So I mean, the Bengals are ass. I mean,
I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, my game came down to the last 10 seconds. I don't know how long,
my game
how
came to
fast
the
your
last.
came.
My game came to the last few
3.
seconds. Also, it was a field goal. I mean,
Mm.
your game was a
Oh.
touchdown.
Don't y'all play each other this
Oh.
year? We'll see. We'll see.
We play
Yeah,
each
we
other
about
on
to.
Sunday Night Football.
Ooh.
Wait,
All
this
right, you
week?
ready?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
L's for the Bengals. Anyway,
What you
Justin, you got
mean?
any more thoughts on last week?
What'd you say?
You got any more thoughts on last week?
Yeah, I actually do. So, about my team. I mean, I was expecting us. I wasn't expecting us to really beat the Patriots. I mean,
Who's your team? I don't think we know.
what?
I don't think we know who your team is.
I mean, that Chiquita baby.
Yeah, Chiquita, baby, Chiquita. I never had.
I mean, I wasn't really expecting us to beat the Patriots. I mean, because Patrick Mahomes, he's still pretty much a rookie, and it's hard to go into Gillette Stadium and beat them. But Patrick Mahomes, he stayed cool, calm, and collected, even though we lost. I mean, but at least it wasn't a blowout. At least it wasn't a blowout like them Titans there.
He bounced back well. I think he did. Bingo. Any thoughts on last week? Welcome back, by the way.
Oh man, my head is still spinning from that Colts Jets game. That game was a lot worse for the Colts than the scoreboard is going to show. I think they ended up losing by a touchdown, but then again, the Colts have some key players out, T.Y. Hilton, Jack Doyle. But the stat that really kills me so far into this season for the Colts is 18 drops by the wide receivers. I think this last week, the wide receivers and a running back had 2 drops in the end zone, took 14 points off the board. They got to fix those drops if they want to win some games down the road.
All right. So my question before we get into week 7, I saw a question on the internet, and you can also write in if you'd like. But the question was, who do you want on the last drive to win you the game? It was Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, or the Rams offense. That was the question. I thought it was a good question. Might as well throw it to the. I want Rodgers, bro, and I don't even like Rodgers like that. I really don't. But the man is good the man is good as far as winning you the game or tying the game, and he quick about it too. Like that's the thing I like about Aaron Rodgers. He's quick about it. Like we even saw it in the game they played last week. Who did they play last week? I can't remember right offhand.
It was
Against the Niners.
Crazy, Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers.
against the Niners, the Niners probably could have won that game, but you gave Aaron Rodgers too much time, and he made sure to end the night for the 49ers. So, Casey, do you have you want to pick out a 3? You want to make your own?
I'm going with the Rams offense because let's face it, they go in the Super Bowl. Like, so I'd still say something's gonna go drastically wrong for them to not make the Super Bowl. Like,
I mean,
go down.
it's like last year, man. Something had to go drastically wrong for it not to be a Vikings, Jaguar Super Bowl, and it did. It just blew up in our face, man. Lamar.
I mean,
True.
honestly, I'll go with them. Regular season, I'll pick the Rams offense all day.
Okay, I'm surprised you didn't pick Rodgers. You love Rodgers.
It's like clockwork. Todd Gurley is clockwork. Excuse me, Todd Gurley is clockwork. The rest is just like the gears around Todd Gurley. Because 200 yards. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Well, why you got 200 yards? Why you got 200 yards? Just sit down after 150. You don't need 200.
You got to go for that record. What is the record? I think it's over 300 now.
Yeah,
it's like 300 by Bo Jackson.
AP, but I don't think it's him. I don't think it's him anymore.
Oh shit!
Somebody broke it. I don't remember who it was though. Justin, who you got? If you go Mahomie, I wouldn't be surprised if you went Mahomie right now.
I'm gonna go. Well, it's kind of too early to go Patrick Mahomes right now. And I will go with the Rams, but I don't know. We haven't, like,
Dang, nobody going with Brady?
they're still a young team. And I'm not going to go with Brady. I'm going to go with the real GOAT, Aaron Rodgers.
No, shut up. Shut up. Don't say that crap.
So
that's malarkey. Aaron Rodgers is not the real GOAT. Tom Brady's the real GOAT. Come on, man.
So I got the stats.
What, 5-1? Oh, sorry. My bad.
No.
My bad. I thought it was 5-1. Thought
No,
that was
please.
the stat.
Adrian Peterson still holds the lead with 296. Jamal Lewis with 295.
Hey,
Jerome Harrison with 286. What the fuck? And then we have Corey Dillon with 278. And then Walter Payton ends out the 5 at 275.
Oh, okay. Bingo. Who you want? Or you want to write in somebody?
I just have to ask a question first before we get into this question. Does Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady in this scenario have the same offensive weapons?
No.
They have the offensive weapons they have right now.
Okay. If they have the offensive weapons that they have right now, I'm going to go Brady just because he has Gronk, he has Gordon, he has Edelman. He's got way more playmakers than Aaron Rodgers has right now. And just to see Stephen A. Smith says he's a bad, bad man. But Aaron Rodgers only has really one dangerous weapon aside from Jimmy Graham, who's coming on lately. But I'm gonna go Brady in this, and I hate Tom Brady, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Dude, don't say Gronk around, DJ. Is giving them a little bit, get a little angry.
Who, Gronk?
Yeah, bro. No. I'm sorry. It was Andrew. Never mind. Andrew's not here. You can say Gronk all you want to.
True. I won that game because of Gronk. I appreciate it. Anyway, Thursday night football, Broncos at Cardinals. This was a tough one because I don't think either of these teams are really great. So I think it go either way. I'm gonna go with the Broncos, even though they're traveling on the road. I just don't think the Cardinals are that good. Even with Nate Peterman playing, he's kind of going through his growing pains. But I'm going with the Broncos, simply enough. Casey.
Yeah. I just think you can't trust the Cardinals. I mean, you can't trust either team, but the Broncos got them edged out just a little bit.
At least the Broncos got a little bit of a defense, Lamar.
So, the question I have in my mind is, can the Broncos stop David Johnson? And in my mind, I still feel like it's a no because I feel like David Johnson is just as good, if not like one step down from Todd Gurley. So I feel like this is gonna be a bite up, but I feel like the Cardinals gonna get another win right here.
I think David Johnson might be the most underrated running back because he plays for the Cardinals. He hasn't had the success that everybody else has
He's
had.
not underrated. He's just on the Cardinals.
No, but that's what I'm saying. People don't see him because he's on the Cardinals. That's the point.
Oh, I see that man all the time. I just saw that man on the advertisement.
True. Justin.
Okay, you guys know my way, but
Oh Lord.
But I don't know if I can.
You can't pick the Chiefs in this game. They ain't in this one.
I just can't go that way this week.
You can't pick the Thunder either.
I can't go that way this week because the grass doesn't work anymore. I mean, something's wrong with the grass. I mean, they put the wrong they fertilized it bad. I mean, or they put some like weed killer. I don't know what they did with the grass, but it's not working.
But wouldn't weed killer be good?
Oh yeah, true. But they
no, weed killer kills grass too, dummy.
That's true. Yeah, Casey, you dumb.
You just not agree with it, so you double dumb.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos to be like the one time I pick in my division.
Okay. Wow. Shocker. But I thought you're supposed to pick outside your division, then carry your division over and have a remainder of your division and then go back to
No. See, you're wrong. It's the remainder of the whole NFL, which then goes ahead and actually you can divide it into the baseball league. So he's going with
And
the
then the
Angels.
NBA, and then also you got to bring the NBA in there.
True.
And then you got
Opening night,
and then you have to bring the NHL.
That's enough about the NBA. I won't talk about it. Big O.
In my opinion, I really don't think this is going to be that close of a game. The Broncos, with their veteran pass rush, not even really veteran, but it's a really good pass rush with Von Miller and Bradley Chubb going up against the young Josh Rosen. And the Cardinals really haven't been stopping anyone from getting to the quarterback this season. So I'm going to take the Broncos in an outright win.
All right. Moving to Sunday, we got Tennessee Titans going up against the Los Angeles Chargers in LA. The Titans, although 3-3, I don't see them offensively being that good. And I think the Chargers, anytime you got Phillip Rivers playing, you know they're going to put up points. So simply put, go Chargers, go. Casey.
I really hate when I have to agree with DJ because it's painful.
You like saying go Chargers, go. So
I do. That's the only positive coming out of this is go Chargers, go.
Okay. Lamar.
All right, man. I'm just going ahead and I'm gonna stand on the other side of you once again. I'm gonna stand on the other side of you, dude. I feel like this is really a strong student situation, but the Titans' defense is not that bad, and of course the Chargers got high flying offense, but I don't think that they can stand. I think the Tennessee Titans defense can go ahead and withhold them down. So I feel like this is gonna be a shootout, but I think Tennessee gonna win. By the way, they number one in the AFC, so probably ain't speaking much, but you know.
I mean, you really ain't. Have you seen the Jaguars? Have you seen the Colts?
I thought I saw a Jaguar, but I think a Cowboy killed it. I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, yeah. Who else is in the division? I'm missing one. Help me out,
check
Bingo.
real quick.
Help me out, Bingo.
Texans.
I mean, have you seen the Texans so far? They're just not feeling it yet.
They're the kings of Texas.
True. Justin.
Do you see what this is here? You probably can't see because of light.
Okay.
I can't see that shit.
Okay.
You got light right there. You could have just stepped out into the light.
True, but I didn't feel like getting up. I'm actually gonna go in my division again because the Titans aren't good. I mean, they're average, and I'm playing. I have Phillip Rivers playing, so Phillip Rivers needs to give me points, and DJ is going to take an L this week again.
I'll take one more friggin' L. I swear, I'm quitting.
You're taking the L to me.
I play you.
You're garbage.
Beat that man. So I can be number
I
one in the league.
I should be able to. I should win this week. If I gotta play you.
Also, Lamar, you're not going to be number one because I'm going to be number one because I got more points than you. So yeah, I got like 700 points. But back onto prediction. I'm going with the. I can't believe I'm saying this. Chargers.
No, this is the second time.
Pretty fine.
My goodness.
You said
my
it pretty
Lord.
fine to me.
Whoa. You got to say it right.
I'm not saying it. Nope.
Go, Chargers, go. I heard it. Bingo.
That's not anything like me.
I really think the Titans are built the right way. They got a really strong offensive line, really strong defensive line, a bit above average quarterback, and I think Mike Vrabel has them trending the right way. But I really think the Chargers are the much better team in this scenario. The Chargers have 2 losses this season, and who are those losses to? The Rams and the Chiefs, 2 of the best teams in the NFL. And Phillip Rivers and Keenan Allen are 2 of the most underrated players in the league. I'm going to take the Chargers in this game.
I thought you said Mike Vrabel.
I can't believe y'all. Tennessee got the defense tough.
Just because you live there don't mean. Anyway, Patriots versus the Bears. Man, I think this is set up to be a pretty good game. Mitchell Trubisky's really starting to find his stride. I think he's really being able to be more aggressive now. So I'm going for the upset. I'm going for the Bears. I think that defense is legit, and I think if there's any way to stop Tom Brady or lessen him, at least it's getting pressure on him, and I think they'll be able to with Khalil Mack. So I'm going with the Bears. Now, if it was money on, I wouldn't do it, but I'm going with the Bears because there ain't no money on it.
Because first of
I
all,
mean, in our weekly pick 'em that nobody plays, and I sometimes forget to play. I'm picking the Patriots. It's gonna happen. Casey.
I mean, I'm a Colts fan, so I feel like we have to hate the Patriots. It's just in our blood. So I got to go with the Bears.
Lamar.
I don't trust the Trubisky. I don't trust the Trubisky yet, dude. I don't trust it because he got them 6 touchdowns off short to goes. I mean, this man has short yards to go to the end zone. I don't trust him. I don't trust him if he has to. If he has like
6 TDs though, I'm just saying.
6 TDs, dude. He had nowhere to march. He literally was at the end zone half the time.
Is that his fault? Like, why is that his fault? Why are we putting the blame on him?
It's not my fault.
I'm not putting the blame on anybody. I'm just saying I don't trust a quarterback.
So it's the ref's fault.
I can't trust a quarterback that can't score a touchdown past midfield. You can't march that ball up. I have a problem with you. He didn't have to march the ball up when he got them 6 touchdowns. He had picks all day that game. Yeah, picks, fumbles, everything. Everything fell into a lap. But that's not going to happen against the Patriots. This man going to have to march the field. And I don't think he can do it. I'll pick the Patriots.
Okay. Justin.
I mean, I want to go with the Bears, but I can't go with the Bears, so I'm going to go with Pats.
Okay.
So I heard.
Bingo.
If I was picking with my heart in this game, I'd go with the Bears all the way. They've gone from one of the most boring teams in the NFL to one of the most exciting teams to watch, with Matt getting to the quarterback and putting him under pressure all day. But I really think this is the third game that the Patriots have had Gordon and Edelman catching the ball. That's going to free up Gronk. It's going to free up their run game. And I'm going to take Tom Brady over Mitch Trubisky. I'm going to take the Patriots in this one.
Well,
Tom Trubisky, it's okay.
I got to say one thing. Man, Josh, your broadcasting is really coming in, bro. I can hear that in you.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
I never get compliments like this. Anyway.
Well, you don't sound professional.
I'm a suck.
Casey's better than you. I can't believe
Josh, teach me, bro.
You're on my demo reel. We're in this together.
Hey, I am. I made it.
What about me?
Mama, I made it.
What about me?
Moving on, we got. Can we skip this game? We got the Bills going up against the Colts. Oh Lord, them poor Indianapolis people, and them poor Buffalo people. The fact that you gotta watch this, no.
So I feel like this is still gonna be an interesting game, and I'll tell you why.
It is because they both suck. But tell me why. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me tell you why. So the reason why this is gonna be a very interesting game is because Shady's about to run the fuck out of all
Shady.
of them.
Shady ain't done nothing since he put on a Bills uniform at all.
Damn, I'm gonna tell you right now. The man gonna blow.
He's gonna blow up.
He's gonna blow. He's gonna open up for Josh Allen, and Josh Allen's not actually going to throw a pick this time.
He's not playing.
He's not playing?
Wait,
that's even better. Oh, that's even better.
That's not. Have you seen Anthony Peterman play? Have you watched him? He's terrible.
Let's put it this way. They ain't got to throw the ball. They just got to run
He's going to, and he's going to throw it to the wrong team. That's what he does.
All right, bro.
So being said, I didn't realize. I didn't realize Nate was Colts. Casey.
We actually gonna get a W. We gonna get this one. We gonna get this one, Mama. We gonna do it.
Boy.
Colts.
So, I have something. You know something really interesting? Third down conversion for the Colts is they're tied for first.
Mhm. But I think they're tied with us. I think. I really do. Because on third, it was like we had like one of the best in the league. I can't remember right offhand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can check real quick. I'll get back to you. Go ahead.
All right, Justin.
I'm gonna go with the logical pick here.
Which one is that?
I'm gonna go with the tie. It's gonna be a tie. I mean, both these teams are hot garbage right now.
I mean,
Well, I say hot garbage one time and then just says it like every show.
I don't say it like every show.
But he likes that scheme of things at least. Bingo.
I love this scheme of things, and I love my division. I love picking inside of my division and outside my division and everything.
I'm just going to say this. I think Vontae Davis played for the Colts for like 8, maybe 10 years. He never retired at halftime when he was in Indianapolis, and he had a lot of bad seasons up there. If Josh Allen was playing for the Bills, I'd probably take the Bills in this game. But the Colts defense is really underrated on the rush defense. They're ranked number 13th in the league in rush defense, so they're really middle of the pack. So I don't think the rush is really going to come into factor here. And I think Darius Leonard and Malik Hooker are going to take care of Nathan Peterman at quarterback. I'm going to take the Colts.
All right. Lamar, are you back?
So, yes, I'm back to you. So, number one, tied for number one in third down conversions is Indianapolis and the Atlanta Falcons. Baltimore is third.
Third. Okay. I knew we were somewhere up there. Anyway, did you pick this game?
Yeah, dude. I'm picking the Bills.
Okay, cool. Moving on, we got the Texans going up against the Jaguars. I think this is kind of an evenly matched game. Blake Bortles is really starting to struggle without Leonard Fournette. Like, and I love Blake Bortles, but from a personal standpoint, but we see how important Leonard Fournette is to that team, how important just a really good running game is to that team. And a lot of people would say that the Jags are not good, and I would say put Leonard Fournette back in and let's see. Right? Let's see when Leonard Fournette gets back and is actually somewhat healthy and is actually able to contribute. It takes a lot of pressure off of Blake Bortles. Right now, he's got a lot of pressure on him. With that being said, I'm going with the Texans simply because I think the Texans are still trying to find themselves, and I think this will be a good game to continue to grow. They're 3-3. They don't look very good at 3-3, but they are 3-3, and I think that's an important thing, especially with a division that's really pretty much a toss-up right now with 3 teams tied at 3-3 at the top. Casey.
I don't know. I don't. I'm gonna go with the Jags. I'm gonna give them a chance.
All right. The chance. Lamar.
All right, man. I went ahead and took a look. Took a look at a few things. I'm gonna say the Jaguars is gonna win. Jaguars got a really nice defense. They're number two in the league right now. But the main thing is that they're number one in passing. They're gonna go ahead and shut that pass down, and they're gonna try to go ahead and possibly double team DeAndre. Maybe they'll probably go ahead and try to do that. Make sure they can try to cut that out. Make sure Deshaun Watson ain't got no breathing room. I feel like that Jaguars do have a upper hand in this situation with being more efficient and stronger on defense.
I'll piggyback on that real quick before we get to Justin. I think that is a crucial point in this game because Deshaun Watson almost looks like he's not quite there yet. He's not quite comfortable coming off the injury from last year. So I'm still going with the Texans. I'm sticking with my pick, but I think that is a crucial point in this particular game is that defense. Justin.
Can we all agree
No.
that
Probably.
the Jaguars aren't who we thought they were going to be?
They're not as good as we thought they were.
Yeah, they're not as good as we
Technically,
thought they
there
were.
are. I'll still go ahead and say that they're still as good as we thought we were because I didn't think that they were
I mean,
amazing.
the
However, I didn't think they were
the
garbage.
reason why I'm saying is because they're not as good as we thought they were is because Blake Bortles, he's just an average quarterback.
Okay,
He's just
I think
average.
that I took that with a grain of salt every day. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's just. I mean, he's just a quarterback that needs a running game. There's not a lot of quarterbacks in the league, period, that can function without a running game.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
And he really doesn't have great receivers. Keelan Cole's about all he has. And we only know him because he's got the greatest one-handed catch of all time. Better know that Beckham. I'm just saying.
But I'm going to have to go with Lamar here. I'm going to have to go with Jaguars here.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, the Jaguars are actually win here.
All right. Bingo.
This is a really Blake Bortles we're going to get. If Blake Bortles played like he played against the Patriots, I think he had like 300 passing yards in that game. If he gets that, the Jaguars are going to win. If Deshaun Watson plays like the Deshaun Watson from 2017 and utilizes his weapons in the right way, Texans are going to win. But this week, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say Texans win at 9-7.
Okay.
A safety?
Okay.
Yep. Defensive game.
All right. Lions versus Dolphins. This one to me is tough because the Dolphins come in at 4-2, but I think they're not a 4-2 team. They just found ways to win those early games, and they won last week. But I don't think they're as good as they look. I think they seem good because of the record, but I don't think they're that good, and I don't think they're better than the Lions. So I'm gonna go with the Lions here. I just think the Lions have more firepower, especially offensively. The Dolphins, you never know what you're gonna get, especially on offense. So I'm going Lions. Casey?
I love it. I do. Fins get the wins, except for this week when the Lions get the wins. Yeah.
Doesn't even rhyme.
Lamar?
It's quite difficult. At one point of me, I want to say that Detroit's the better team, per se. But also want to say that Frank Gore may actually try to abuse his team. Because they're not very good at stopping the run. You know, they're okay overall, especially with their efficiency in Detroit. But I don't believe that they can stop Frank Gore. I think that Frank Gore can break a few. He old, but I feel like he can at least break a few. So I'll say that if anything, I'll say Miami wins it, but it's gonna be very close.
Hey man, Franco is still out here breaking records. Justin.
Thank you.
Let me talk to you here.
No.
Kenny Drake. How the heck did he fumble the ball on the goal line? Bruh. Like, he should be fired right now. But they won that game last week. And I do agree with DJ. They're not a 4-2 team. They're just not. I mean, they got some lucky wins. And when it comes to playing good teams like the Patriots, and who else did they lose to? I know they lost the second team. Who was it? Was it the Bills?
Could be possibly.
I think it might have been the Bills or somebody. They
lost to us. I don't know what
yeah,
I'm
they lost
thinking.
to the Bengals. Duh. Because I don't know why I thought they lost to the Bills. But I'm actually going with the Dolphins here this week. I don't know why. I mean, they're coming off a little bit of momentum. You know, last week they won a win. So I'm going to go with them here. And I don't want to see the Patriots in first place. So.
Okay. There you go.
This is a really tough pick for me, but I really think the Lions are a little bit underrated this season. They're not a great football team, but they're coming back. I have faith in Matt Stafford, and I really think Kerryon Johnson is one of the best running backs they've had in Detroit a long time. I think the Dolphins are a little shiny right now. They're an easy pick. People want to take the bait, but I really don't think they're that good early on in the season. And it's about the time that Ryan Tannehill starts to break down a little bit. So I'm going to go with the Lions here.
No, Josh Weiler's
Brock.
Brock.
Oh Lord, that's even worse, Justin.
No. I
That's
think
even
that's
worse. Detroit 100%.
Yeah, because Tannehill's still hurt, I think.
Ooh,
Josh
Osweiler.
Osweiler. Brock Osweiler.
I'll take it. I'll take Osweiler.
Next, you loved Osweiler when he first came out. You loved that man. I remember. Vikings.
He's good on the man, but that's it.
Vikings.
That man in real life. That man in real life like eggs.
He's pretty good for them, but that's about it. Vikings versus Jets. If we go anywhere else, the struggles. But I'm going. Speaking of teams that are 500 and not as good as 500, the Jets. But I'm going with the Vikings. I think the Vikings are the better team. I still don't think the Vikings are quite there yet either. I think they're still. I don't know. I think the Vikings almost find ways to lose games at times. The two games they have lost, one of them they got the doors blown off of them and played absolutely horrible. But the other one, it felt like they probably could have won that one, and they just didn't. And then time with the Packers, obviously, as well. But I think it was time with the Packers. But nonetheless, I'm going with the Vikings. I think they're the better team in this particular equation, so Vikings win. Casey?
Yeah, I gotta go with the Vikings. I think they're gonna have their season coming up where they get good again. Because there was one of the seasons
last year
or the year before.
Yeah, it was last year.
Good, and I think they're eventually gonna get back to that. They're just not quite there.
All right, Lamar.
I'm so fucking confused, man. Like, I'm just absolutely dumbfounded. Like, Minnesota is a very you can say they're average, but they're above average. And I'll tell you why and what's their issue. But I believe they're gonna win this. Their defense they shut down third down. So in other words, if you go to third down, you more than likely gonna punt the ball. They shut down. They got 25% on that. They are decent all around offensively, except for one place and one place only, and it burns me completely to my mind how Dalvin Cook has not actually capitalized on anything whatsoever. This man literally has fumbled the ball and has under 3 yards a carry. How is this man still starting? It's beyond me.
Oh yeah, Justin.
What game is this again? Oh yeah, this is the Vikings and who?
The Jets.
Oh, that's right, the Jets. Well, just end the season, right? Right.
I mean, the Jets is just a meme, bro. They got a good dog. They got a good run game though.
True. I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Vikings.
Okay. Bingo.
I'm going to take the Vikings here in this game. I really think their defense up to this point in the season has underperformed to expectations. I think last season their secondary was top 2 in pass defense. But they really haven't performed to the level they should be. But their offense, Kirk Cousins, Adam Thielen, which I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's performed better than any wide receiver in the league this season, and Stephon Diggs, they're going to go in there and they're going to roll the Jets.
All right. If you guys need to know how good Shady McCoy is doing, he is available in fantasy, and no one's even thinking about him. Anyway,
You tossing a jab at me, dude.
I'm kind of thinking about him because I have 0 running backs, and he's Shady McCoy. But
I'm kind of thinking about it because I need to get rid of Dalvin Cook. He's not doing nothing for me.
oh Lord. Anyway,
hey Josh, you want Dalvin Cook, bro?
I'm good. I'm good.
I give you Wendell Smallwood for him.
Come on,
Anyway.
bro. I'll take that trade out of it.
I'll give you Mason Crosby.
Jay
Please,
Ajayi,
what you think
got hurt on me like that. I ain't need that to happen. Panthers going up against the Eagles. I like the Panthers, but I think even at 3-3, the Eagles are the better team. Yes, they're the Super Bowl champions, but I also think Carson Wentz is just really good, and I think he's starting to he's starting to really get comfortable in the pocket again and out of the pocket, but also in the pocket too, as far as him coming back from the injury as well. Like him having that torn ACL, that stuff really does mess with you. If anybody's went through it, I haven't, but I'm sure. I mean, you can see it in different quarterbacks. It just depends on how you respond to it. And I think he's responding well. I think he's starting to make his throws. He's starting to get more and more comfortable. So I think the Eagles win this game at home. I think they're just the better team right now than the Panthers.
But DJ, is he comfortable in the pocket?
I'd say he's comfortable in the pocket and also out of the pocket as well. He makes some out of the pocket throws. Casey.
I really don't want to go with them because they are the Super Bowl champions.
Do it.
They're not that good. They're just not that
Don't
good.
lie to yourself.
Do you like their scheme of things?
I don't like their scheme of things, but I gotta go.
Did y'all practice this or something?
Lamar.
Oh boy. I don't know. I kind of don't want to pick the Eagles because of the running back situation, but I still want to pick them because their passing game is just really it's out of this world, dude.
Wait, what's wrong with Jay Ajayi? Their running game is good.
Jay Ajayi is what they call hurt.
What?
We just talked about this. I just said this. I literally just said that.
I know. I was just teasing you. I knew.
Hey,
that.
you want to know like you want to stack the blocks up one more time? Darren Sproles is also hurt, so we're back to Mr. Smallwood. This man, I just can't. I don't know. I mean, I'm picking the Philadelphia Eagles, but I mean, it's very scary when you got that as a runner. When you have that as a running back, I mean, I'm gonna expect and hope that he does well, but can't tell. I mean, the defense should go ahead and swallow Cam Newton, and Christian McCaffrey though, because I don't believe Christian McCaffrey is that good. He just had a good game against us.
Okay. Moving on, we got Justin, who probably doesn't know what game it is.
I know what game this is. This is the Eagles and the Panthers.
The Packers, you said?
I said Panthers.
The Chiefs, you said?
What do you say?
Please go.
I'm gonna go with the scheme of things here.
What?
So you're picking the Los Angeles Angels?
You know Chip Kelly back in college, right?
Chip Kelly ain't no back. He's not back in college. Yeah, he is. I know he is. But no, I'm going with the scheme of things here. The Eagles fly.
Did you
Eagles
forget how to
fly.
spell Eagles?
Fly, Eagles fly.
He's like goals.
EAGLES. Eagles fly. Eagles fly.
Watch this. Hey, quick question. Hey, Justin.
What's up?
You know that Nick Foles retired.
You're funny.
He's
He's riding the bench.
It's amazing. A Super Bowl MVP right on the bench. But anyway,
It's so silly.
bingo. I mean, Carson Wentz is the better quarterback, Lamar.
Ben Simmons is the
He
best.
is.
like
He was an MVP candidate before he got hurt last year.
I will have a debate about this. I feel like Dave Foles is still the better quarterback because he's more clutch than Carson Williams.
Nick Foles is a product of the system. He's a product of the system. He's good under
He's
that
a beautiful
system.
quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but Nick Foles is more clutch.
Hey, you know who else is the product?
What is wrong with you? Nick Foles is not more clutch. Nick Foles just won the Super Bowl because Carson Wentz was hurt. That is it.
Bro, he is more clutch. He's been clutch.
So is Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz is just a good quarterback. He never has to be clutch more than time. Most of the time, he never has to be clutch. He's just great. Nick Foles is just great and clutch at the same time.
Ain't even clutch.
Yes, he is.
DJ, knew who else is a product of the system?
If you say Patrick Mahomes, I'm gonna keep skull.
No, Kyrie Irving.
You do so hard.
Kyrie Irving is the worst point guard in. Okay, that's a little much. I just don't like. Anyway, bingo. Back to football.
All right. Well, I'm going to apologize before I say this because I took some NyQuil like 20 minutes ago. So if I fall asleep while I'm giving this analysis, I am sorry. But I'm going to take the Panthers in this game. The Eagles, up to this point, they haven't really impressed me. They went to overtime with the Colts. Just about how bad the Colts were. They got beat by the mediocre Titans. And I really think Carolina is playing pretty well this season. Cam Newton is a really good quarterback, a really good end zone scramble threat.
Thank you.
And Christian McCaffrey has been doing really well on the ground for them too. So I'm going to take the Panthers in this one.
Thank you. Love my level favorite Cam Newton.
I'm not buying into Cam.
That's because you allergic to playoff games, man. I understand. Browns versus Buccaneers. Browns versus Buccaneers. The Buccaneers absolutely suck. They're terrible. And I love the crab legs. I love Jameis Winston. I love famous Jameis. I love the playoff bid, the Fitzmagic. I love the whole team, really. Let's be honest. They're terrible. They're awful. Jameis ain't done anything since he came back because the fool keep getting suspended for stupid stuff, albeit I think that he is turning himself around. This was something that happened a couple years ago. So, but still, the Browns are the better team. Baker Mayfield is the better quarterback, best quarterback in the draft, bar none, hands down. Baker Mayfield wins this game for the Brownies. I'm going with the Browns because I love the Browns.
You baking up some brownies, bro?
I'm baking them up, baby. Baking them up. Casey.
I mean, after that, I kind of want to change my pick because I think he went overboard, and I don't want to pick that team. You need to calm down with that.
I just like Baker Mayfield. I just do.
Like
my guy.
I feel like you're gonna end up outside his house at like 3 a.m. Like, bruh, calm down. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Browns because Tampa Bay, they're not here this year.
They're not. They're not. Oh Lord, Lamar.
I'm gonna go with the Browns, but I'm gonna give you a stat check real quick. Baker Mayfield threw 4 touchdowns and he threw 5 interceptions.
Hey, he's still a rookie, man.
He's still a rookie. I understand that, and I feel you, and I get you. But I'm just saying, you say you're the best bar none. I ain't trying to go ahead and knock on his. I ain't trying to go ahead and knock on anything else, but I'm just saying, the man not what I'm panning out to be.
I mean, the man ain't started but a handful of games, man. Give him his chance.
Man ain't started a handful of games. I feel you, and I get you. The man is doing pretty good, though. The man is giving them a fighting chance in most of these games. So I'm not going to say that he's terrible. I'm just saying. I don't feel like he's what the Browns wanted. because they've burned the Browns. They never had this caliber of a quarterback, but there are quarterbacks that have put the Browns in this situation.
I don't know if they ever knew what caliber of quarterbacks they had. They give up on them too quick. Like coaches, like the biggest thing to being a successful team is coaching consistency, and the Browns have never had that. I hope they keep Hugh Jackson because
Hugh Jackson is Hugh Jackson is gonna be a good coach. I'm pretty sure they'll keep him. I wish we still had him, but either way, I'm gonna pick the Browns.
Justin.
I mean, DJ, are those brownies ready that you're making?
Are they what?
Are they ready?
He said, "Are they ready to come out? Are they ready to pop out the oven, bro?"
They getting at a time about to go off. This time about to go off.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna go with the brownies because the crab legs are very spoiled this season. They're spoiled. They're not very good. I mean, they're rotten.
Crab legs are spoiled.
They're not very good. I mean,
it's not like a banana.
I mean, I open up, I crack a crab leg, and
let me clean up your own mess. The crab legs have expired.
I mean, once I crack a crab leg, they're not as good as we thought they were gonna be.
And
I like that one. I like that one, Justin. There we go. He got to it.
You just said the crab legs expired, but no, this man went ahead and this man said the crab legs is spoiled like it's milk.
There you go.
I don't even know what to say after that, man. I really think up to this, I don't even know why Jameis Winston is still starting right now.
He should be
retired. I thought Fitzpatrick was hurt.
Ryan Fitzpatrick had 3 exceptional games, like great games. His 4th game, he did pretty well. I don't think he's hurt. I think they just benched him.
Yeah, they just benched him because Jameis Winston is their guy.
What the fuck? No.
He had a decent game against the Steelers, almost brought him back in a comeback. And then he had a really bad game, and they brought in Jameis Winston. But Jameis Winston hasn't had 1 good game, much less 3 exceptional games. So I think Fitzpatrick would be more likely to lead the Bucs to a win. And who are they playing again?
The Brownies.
The Brownies.
The Browns. So the Browns offense, Baker Mayfield, he's not a perfect quarterback. We've established that, but he gives the Browns a spark. They got a great receiver in Jarvis Landry, and I really think Duke Johnson is a really good running back out of Miami. I'm going to take the Brownies in this one.
Can I tell you why? The playoff beard is not playing right now because it's not the playoffs.
True, he was made for the playoffs, made for it. I don't know if he ever really made it to the play. But anyway, moving on. We got the Saints going up against the Ravens. They need to flex this in the Monday Night Football because don't nobody want to watch the Giants on Monday Night Football ever. No, stop it. Flex it out, please. I mean, it's probably too late, but please. Like, this is awful. I think they did mention potentially flexing it out, but I don't remember what game they were going to flex it for because the Bengals and the Chiefs is going to be a good game. But anyway, Saints, Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens, obviously. But if there was any time I'd pick against the Ravens, it would be against the Saints because the Saints are really good. But Ravens playing at home. Defense is finally doing good things. I want to see it against the Saints, against this offense. Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas. The list goes on and on. Like, I want to see it against this particular offense. Jimmy Smith, I'm going on a bold prediction on a leaf here. Jimmy Smith is going to shut down Michael Thomas. He's going to shut him down. He's going to make Alvin Kamara beat him. I love Jimmy Smith. I'm a big Jimmy Smith guy. He gets in trouble too. He needs to stop it. We need him on the field. He needs to stop it. I don't like it. But nonetheless, I'm going with the Ravens. I think the Ravens win at home. This will be a huge win at home, especially after losing to the Browns. And I had to hear it for at least a week. It was awful. Don't listen to the Browns, people. Don't do it because you'll hear it for at least the next week, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm surprised Dakota didn't hit me up, Bingo. I'm really surprised. I think he did tag me in something. But anyway, Ravens win, hopefully, please. But it's gonna be a good one either way. Casey.
I'm going with the Saints because
All right. Lamar.
I don't know. This is the type of game I want to see. Now Baltimore apparently has a very solid defense. I get to y'all. Y'all apparently got a very solid defense. I ain't never seen you. I seen that's on paper though. I ain't never seen you in real life. I seen y'all like let them score a few touchdowns, but I mean, the few touchdowns come and go. Every score finally nut. However, this offense is very impressive. That's over here at the Saints. Flacco's not that impressive, but this offense over here, Drew Brees, beautiful, beautiful passing skills. You have Alvin Kamara, very
Underrated.
wonderful running
He's
back.
not
I don't want to say underrated because everybody knows him. They're very scared of him. He's made himself known. He had the rookie of the year. So I mean, he's not underrated. He's there, and he's just he's not the elephant in the room. However, he's like he's the stink bug in the room. He's like you don't pay attention to him because Drew Brees is right there, but he stinks so much you just know he's there. So I'm gonna pick the Saints fans.
All right. Justin.
I'm sorry, that was a bad analogy. I'm sorry.
Sometimes you got to break open that pistachio. Oh, Justin.
No.
I thought Casey would laugh at that more than anybody, but he didn't.
I'm gonna go with the Saints here. This is gonna be a really good game. I'm looking forward to this game, but the Saints are gonna win.
All right. Bingo, you jumping to my side. Come on, man, please. Somebody take the risk, man.
I like the Ravens this season. They've impressed me. I think they were better than I thought they were going to be rolling into this season. But Drew Brees is going for that touchdown record this week. They get Alvin Kamara, the backup running back from Tennessee, and they get Mark Ingram back after he showed out last week against the Redskins. I just think this Saints offense is going to be too much for Baltimore to handle. I'm going to take the Saints.
All right. Moving on to the Cowboys. Oh, they're going to put this on TV. No, don't put this one on there. Anyway, the Cowboys going up against the Redskins.
But it's the Auras. Get it right.
Auras, sorry. No, this was kind of tough because the Cowboys don't look terrible. And especially against Jacksonville. Oh, my good. Like, bruh. I'm going with the Redskins. I think the Redskins are the better team. I think Alex Smith, as much as he gets ragged on for being a game manager, he's not going to put you in bad situations. He's not going to turn the ball over, and I think that's crucial. With a lot of these quarterbacks, you see them taking chances and taking risks. Alex Smith, if the risk isn't there, he's not going to take it. But at the same time, if there's a chance to be taken, Alex Smith will take it if it's a good chance to take. He's just a smart quarterback. So I'm going with the Auras, the Redskins. But I think this is going to be a good one. This could probably go down to the last minute. That Dallas defense is good too. And that's something that we haven't really always been able to say. So, but I'm still going to go with the Redskins. Casey. Casey?
I think I gotta go also with the Auras.
Okay.
The Auras. Yeah, yes, sir, the Auras.
Lamar?
What are we looking at again?
We're looking at the Cowboys and the Redskins.
You're saying it wrong. The Cowboys?
Oh, God. Somebody get him.
They get their mans right.
This is scary. Do I pick against Alex Smith, what I've known my whole life to be a very good quarterback, or do I pick against Ezekiel Elliott?
You don't never pick against the crop top, baby. Don't do it.
DJ, bring the crop top right now. Come on.
I wanna pick the crop top so bad. But Alex Smith is at home. He just. I gotta go with Washington. I don't like Washington really, but God, they got Alex Smith, man. In which people will still say that Alex Smith may not be a great quarterback, but I screw them.
Alex Smith got just as many yards as Dak Prescott. He actually got more. Anyway, just
I don't know why I've been ragging on Alex Smith because he was my quarterback last year.
Now he want to change his tone. He been hating on Alex Smith all season. We got Patrick Mahomes now. We got Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, he been ragging on this man all season. Now he gonna try to get back into good graces. He can't do it. Nope.
You cannot get back into good graces, Alex, after you have forsaken him.
I mean, I don't care what none of y'all say right now. I'm getting in the back of the good grace of him because I'm picking the R's here because the Cowboys aren't as good as we thought they were.
I didn't think they were going to be good at all. They're actually better than I thought they were.
I was going to say DJ is actually impressed with them, if anything.
And DJ, you need to bring that crop top. But actually, no, never mind. Don't bring that crop top. Josh needs to bring.
Josh wearing the crop top? Okay.
No.
Josh is speechless again.
I'm not hip. No.
I mean, when did men started wearing crop tops and capris? I'm just saying.
Hey man, that's the fashion, bro. We don't know about that.
When the blue meanie started showing up, wait, he's not the blue. No, the blue.
Use your words. It's okay.
He's fat.
Joshua, please. Next,
all
please.
Right. Alex Smith and Dak Prescott, battle of the check down quarterbacks. But if there's one thing that check down Dak has over Alex Smith, is that solid running game from Ezekiel Elliott, who I think is second in rushing yardage this season among running backs. Washington's defense really thrives on the takeaway, and Dak Prescott really doesn't throw that many picks. I'm going to take Dallas in a close one.
Okay. I think we got our last late evening game. The Rams versus the 49ers. This one right here is playing the lottery, and you got the numbers. It's easy money, baby. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams. Even though they're going on the road, they are probably the best team in the league, at least in the NFC. So I'm going with the Rams. They beat the Niners. Even though the Niners put up a good fight last week. I'm not against the Packers. But nonetheless, I don't think they got it consistently, so I'm going with the Rams. Casey.
You know what? I'm going for the smart pick. I'm going for the 49. Rams.
Come on, man. That'd be hard to beat. What you mean?
It's the Rams. Like this. No chance at all. Like.
Okay.
What about that?
I mean, but they almost beat the greatest quarterback that ever lived, Lamar.
But what about that being hard to beat? Joshua, I know you with me on this. The be hard to beat, right?
I'm too tired to think about this, man.
Dude, I'm going with the Rams. It's terrible.
All right, Justin.
I'm going with the ham with the Ram.
The ham? We just say there's no pigs in this game.
We talk about ham and crab legs, and where are you going with this, Justin?
John,
all right.
Ram and ham rhyme.
Oh
they
God,
are the same thing, but they're. I mean,
Josh, next please.
This is I'm going with the Rams. Easy money. Sean McVay is an offensive genius, and I really think Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh are going to rough up the young quarterback from the Niners. Rams, I'm putting money on that one.
All right.
Hey, be hard to beat. They ain't coming for be hard, bro.
I bet you wouldn't put no money. Anyway, Sunday Night Football. We got the Bengals going up against the Chiefs. And please, my homie, I need you, baby. I need you to beat the Bengals so I can be happy the rest of the week. That's what I need to happen. Please? I mean, they will. It's the Chiefs, man. It's the Chiefs. They the best team in the league, duh. Like, that's what Justin been telling me all year. They the best team in the league, so they got to beat the Bengals. That's how it works. This is going to be a tough game, though. I think this could be another one of those games where Patrick Mahomes struggles in the first half because I think this Bengals defense is so exotic that they may be able to trick him and they may be able to get him off his game a little bit. But we all know Patrick Mahomes knows how to respond. So I feel like the Chiefs end up winning this game because Bengals suck. Anyway, Case.
Gotta go with the Chiefs. It hurts. I mean, picking either of these teams is kind of painful, to be honest. But I know what DJ's gonna say. You can't go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, Chiefs.
All right, I'm gonna skip Lamar. Justin.
Why are you skipping me? Why did you?
Oh, right. I forgot about you. Okay, bingo.
All right, then. All right. Well, Cincinnati, I think they're a really good team this season. It's the regular season. Their quarterback, Andy Dalton's been playing really well. The Oklahoma boy at running back's been running all over everyone. Their front seven on defense, top tier in pass rush. I think I'm going to take them in an upset this week. I think there's no doubt Kansas City is really good, but I'm going to take those Bengals from Cincy.
All right.
He really likes this.
Lamar.
All right. So in regards to this game ain't gonna be easy. I'm scared already. Cause I feel like I feel like they starting to rev the toasters up already. But I will say that we do happen to have a very strong linebacker core. Vontaze Burfict last week was activated. I feel like if he was not activated, we would have more trouble with Pittsburgh than what we did have. But he was activated. We did go ahead and suffer an injury as well. Suffered a few actually. But even though we are suffering these injuries, I feel like that we still will go ahead and rise to the challenge of Kansas City, and we will take them, whether it be defensive or not. We will try to go ahead and stay in toe to toe. If not, go ahead and try to outscore them ourselves.
Chiefs ain't losing at Arrowhead, man. It ain't gonna happen. Justin.
Fight me.
Okay. You guys already know what's going on.
Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry, I have a big hair right now, but damn, my Chiefs though.
Didn't y'all just lose? Why your hair so big? Y'all just lost.
Even though we lost, even though we still look good losing.
All right.
We still look pretty good losing. I don't know how, but we still look pretty good. I mean, at least it wasn't a blowout. And we at home, you remember how the Chiefs went 5-0 last year, and we lost. Started going on that losing streak.
It's good because y'all got y'all's loss in. That's okay.
So we're not gonna go. We're not gonna go on that big losing streak that we did last year. We're gonna beat the Bengals. Why do I keep talking about food here, man? I must be really hungry. No, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. My team is gonna beat the Bengals.
You know what? That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna go ahead and add to what you're talking about. You can call us Pringles all you want to. We can be the Pringle Bengals. But all I know is we ain't a bag of Lays like y'all that got holes in their defense. Just saying.
A bag of Lays full of air.
Just wait till Justin Houston.
Well, excuse me. I'm sorry. There's just so much air that we could just throw to. My bad. I'm sorry about that. Thank you.
Just wait till Justin Houston and Eric Berry comes back.
I need that popcorn emote right now.
You gonna lose like you lost in fantasy football. Just saying, bro.
I didn't lose in fantasy football. I'm winning right now. I'm in first place.
Who
So
your first loss gone to? I rest my case.
Monday Night Football, New York Giants versus the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons are the greatest 2-4 team I've ever seen in my life. Like the greatest ever. Like, bro. Like they was 1-4 last week, and I'm like, they're the greatest 1-4 team. The Falcons just gotta find ways to win games. And luckily, they get the layup, New York Giants. I mean, sometimes we do miss layups, if you're going on the offhand, sometimes, you never know. But the Falcons gonna capitalize here. I'm going with the Falcons. They're gonna get themselves back on track and try to get back to winning this division. They ain't gonna win this division because the Saints are too good. But they're gonna try to get themselves back there though, at least. I give them that. So I'm going with the Falcons, and that's as simple as that. Casey.
You know?
I don't. You didn't tell me yet.
You gotta go with New York football. I mean the Falcons. Almost made a huge mistake there, but I gotta go with the Falcons because. But that 1-5 though. That 1-5, I think, is gonna be 1-6 next.
Casey, if you took the 1-5 and you flipped it, the Giants would be a good team. The Giants will be a really good team, really good. But you can't do that. So, but Lamar.
Well, man, honestly, you really got to sit back and think about this. The Falcons do everything right offensively. And you say they're the best looking 2-4 team. But I'm here to tell you that defense is why they're 2-4. They can't close a game because they can't stop a game. I'm still picking the Falcons, don't get me wrong.
I thought you was gonna throw a curveball at us.
It didn't, no, bro. I hate the Giants. They're a very unfit team to go ahead and fight anybody right now. They're a very unfit team. They need to revamp their quarterback before they even think and consider any kind of situation.
Damn, how much balls are going there? I'm sorry, I'm watching.
This dude.
Were you still going to talk there, Lamar?
Oh my
God,
bro,
go.
I thought you were going to say
stop.
I thought you were going to say something there. If you put the one with the 5, there'll be an amazing team.
That's what.
No.
That's
If
just
you put
one.
it, they'll be 15-0. They'll be 15-0 if you put that. But if you put the 5 with the 1, they'll be
stick to food.
15.
Astounding.
They'll be 0-15.
That's astounding.
I am losing brain cells.
You know what I'm saying? Like you put the 1, so you put the 5, you put the 1 first. Never mind. I'm not.
Put the lime in the coconut. Mix it.
Thank you so much, Josh.
I'm mixing it all up right now. So I'm gonna go with the Falcons. The Falcons are winning here because I mixed it all up.
That's not mixing it up. That's being predictable. We predicted that.
Okay. Josh, finish us out here.
I don't know how we came to that conclusion, but I'm going to go ahead and say this. Here. I do think the Falcons have a potential to be good. Matt Ryan, great quarterback, MVP from a couple of years ago. Julio Jones, one of the best wide receivers in the game, but their defense is so dinged up. They're losing their top 2 linebackers at the position, which is going to free up a lot of space for that quarterback in New York who can't throw the ball 10 yards down the field. So that part of the defense is going to be wide open. And don't sleep on them. They still got Odell Beckham. Saquon Barkley, who never goes down on the first attempted tackle, and Evan Ingram going down the field. I'm going to take the upset here. I'm taking the Giants. I think they pull through and get that W.
Okay.
I was really gonna go with him, but I was really gonna be on his side. But honestly, it's just the Giants. I can't do it ever.
Understandable. As we get ready to wrap up, Justin's statement was almost as bad as a new day under the table. Like, if that didn't make sense, then what he just said obviously didn't make sense. So that's why we usually don't listen to Justin when he talks. But anyway, as we sign off, hope you guys enjoyed your NFL Week 7 predictions. We'll be back for Week 8, obviously. Another videos throughout the week. But anyway, we'll catch you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe.
Yo, guys, say what there before we go?
Yeah.
Josh, it was a pleasure having you on here, bro.
Hey, glad to be on here.
Hey,
True.
Justin, you expectable.
So we're gonna kick Justin out. We're gonna invite Josh every week. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for us. Give us a like, bell as well for notifications. Follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast. Like us on Facebook and stuff. All that stuff. See you guys later. Go to bed. Have a good night's sleep. Because that's what I'm about to do. Peace. Bye.